Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining me today on my episode of Her Version. This is a podcast dedicated to inspiring and uplifting others. I am your host, Sabrina Victoria. If you are new to this podcast, make sure you follow, like, subscribe, and share. Today, we have a fantastic speaker, Isabel. Isabel is a mother, wife, and entrepreneur. She is the founder of Loud Whisper Reignite Your Voice. She is a life transformational mental fitness coach and spiritual mentor. She works with entrepreneurs and purpose-driven women who, despite their success, have lost their voice and the connection to the essence of their inner being, the core of who they are. Struggling to answer the question, who am I? Isabel guides them through to connect to their heart and their intuition, to unearth deeply held beliefs, desires, and their perception of themselves, to know who they are, find joy, peace, and freedom to write their own story. So I have Isabel on the line with me here today. Thank you so much for joining us. Let me bring her on. Let's see. What's up, lady?
Hi, such a pleasure. Thank you.
Hey, listen, so I just skipped over your last name because I didn't want to totally ruin it. How do I pronounce your last
name? You won't be the first nor the last. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out my hair here. I'm always on the other side, and now I'm on this side.
We like to keep you on your toes, Isabel.
Yeah. I'm excited. Thank you.
No problem. So how do we pronounce your last name?
Draughon.
Oh my God. I'm so glad I didn't say it.
No, that's fine. Like a lot of people, you won't be the first nor the last. A lot of people really butcher it. It's okay though.
I paused for 1 second. I'm like, I'll just hang on and we'll just talk about it in person. Well, that's easy though, Draughon.
Yeah. It's very easy. It's very easy. Yeah.
Yeah. Just spelled a little differently. How's your week been?
My week has been great, quite frankly, but also really busy. Yeah. So besides being a life coach, we have a family business, Visex Design Studio. So I run that too. My husband and I do. So I have to juggle both of them. So this week has been busy. I'm not complaining much. Truly, truly grateful. But
I saw your husband taking a selfie in front of an airplane yesterday. What was that all about?
Actually, he that picture was taken a while ago. He has always wanted to be a pilot.
Wow.
So he started his journey back again, because first, he started and then we had to stop being entrepreneurs. You know how that is. 1 minute you get the money, the next minute you don't.
Yes.
But yeah, so then after that, so now he started the journey of, going back. And that's when he took that picture a few weeks ago. Yeah, so he's trying to get his pilot's license.
He looked excited.
He's very excited.
Dude, that plane is
all I hear about.
Is that like a 1-2 person airplane?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I know.
Oh my God.
That's what I told him. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm really excited for him. I'm really excited. Like this is my shirt. I'm really excited for him. This is a good time. It's a good time for all of us, I think. Yeah.
I love that. That's so great. Is this like a college?
Why am I not together today? Jesus Christ. I've been ready since early. Okay, there we go. What'd you say?
Is this like a lifelong thing? He's always wanted to fly?
Yeah, he's always wanted to fly. So, just like all of us growing up, right? There's something that you always want to do in life.
Yes.
And he's always wanted to fly. So now he's actually pursuing it.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. Yeah, I don't think that was ever a thing for me. That would
No, it was never a thing for me. And I tell him, like, no. I have so much respect for pilots, right? I'm like, no, that's not a thing. But, everybody's different. I like to run marathons. He supports me with that. He thinks it's crazy that I run 26.2 miles.
Oh,
I like to ride horses, and he thinks that's crazy. So it balances out. Everybody has their own thing.
Yeah, my fiance loves horses.
Oh my God.
Every time we have to stop, we have to look, we
Yeah.
have to talk about it.
You know what? That's exactly how I am. I
Yeah.
love horses. I always say that if I would come back into this world as an animal, I believe I'd be a horse.
Oh,
So
see, well,
spiritually connected to them.
yeah. They
Yeah.
are beautiful. They're to
Yeah.
me, they're so like strong and big. I just leave them alone. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want to get
Really?
kicked. I don't want to get kicked. I
No,
don't want to get
most people feel that way. Like, I don't want to get next to a horse because it's going to kick me.
yes.
No, actually, try it one time, Sabrina. Really, try it. What it actually does, it makes you feel safe. They
Oh,
won't kick you.
yeah. Oh, it scares me. I've been on a horse. Like I've been around horses.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Just something about him scares me. But he loves them. He used to ride them. He knows all the words and the verbiage and all the different kinds of horses. And
Yeah.
I don't know. Doesn't really. I mean, they're beautiful. Absolutely. But yeah,
So,
you and him could probably talk for a while on that one.
yeah, me and him will probably be able to connect. I do. I love horses. I always tell my husband that eventually I want to have a big farm where I can have horses. That's my goal.
There he is, right there. He's saying hi, American Saddlebred.
Hi.
So listen, girl, I am so excited to have you on. Thank you so much for agreeing to take some time. I know you are super, super busy. You've got so much going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I really appreciate you taking some time to talk to me and to talk to the ladies out there who watch this and who appreciate the information that we're pulling in. So one of the main things that I've recognized about you and about your brand and your mentoring is you use the word "who am I" a lot, bringing people back to that. Who am I as a person, and kind of using that. What does that exactly mean to you? And you kind of break that down.
Who am I at this moment in my life means everything to me, because I had to discover who I was, who God created me to be, in order for me to be in this space. As we all know, growing up in society, right, especially as women, we're told who we are from the time we're little kids. So you're living this life based on everybody else's, expectations and opinions about you. And I never had a concept of who I was as a person. I always had a concept of who other people thought I should be. I didn't have a self-concept. I had an others concept. And with that, what happened is I spent my life, I had the people-pleasing disease because I didn't know who I was. And that is why this is so crucial to me, and it's so important to me to really teach women to understand who they are to the core of their being. And when I mean to the core, to be able to understand the essence of who you are, of who you were created to be. Because I believe once you start there, you're able to build the foundation and really authentically live your life. You can't authentically live your life if you don't know who you are. So I had to go through a lot of learning and unlearning to discover who I was. And right now, that's just pretty much the gist of it all.
How difficult
to know who you are.
Yeah. How difficult is that though? Are there, when you're breaking, women down and helping them find their authentic self, is that a process, or do most people within, moments or, 20 minutes or something, can they really pull that up, or is that a long process?
I mean, it depends, because ultimately who we are, it starts from the mind, right? Like how we think about yourself. You are what you think, your thoughts. And we have to unlearn those thoughts, train ourselves, like all these years who people have told us to be, society, whether it's family, our beliefs, our culture, right? It is a process. And when people come to me and say, well, can I get this done in like 4 weeks? I am not the coach for you, right? You have those other coaches that will say, I can snap it out of them right there. I believe that if it's taken you, if you've lived a certain life, whether it's 30 years, 40 or 50 years, we're not going to dismantle that in 4 weeks, because what that does is it's temporary. That becomes change. And change is it's constant, but change is temporary too, because change always changes. What I look to do for women is to help them transform, because you change who you are. And I always tell women all the time, when I speak to women, you don't want to change who you are. How you were created, you're wonderfully created. It's our habits that we need to transform.
Got it.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not that you're changing who you are, because think about it this way, Sabrina. The moment you sit down and say, I need to change who I am because I need to change this about myself. At that same moment is you telling yourself there is something wrong with you and you have to change. Yeah. So I tell people the best way to do it is to transform your habits, right? You're wonderfully created. What we need to do is transform your habits so you become the better version of who you are. But yes, ultimately, at the core of your being, you have to understand who you are. And that's where it all begins. It's like building a home. That's the foundation, right? Yeah. Because if you don't, like most women, like me, I lived my life just pleasing people and living according to how people wanted me to live. And I got lost. Yeah. And that's really what started my journey, because I became lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally understand that.